Now, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I got a few things to respond to. First of all, poetry, I'm glad you recognize what it is. And you responded exactly the way any rational person would. And I respect your loyalty. But all I did was follow your advice. After all, you're the one that said, you walk up to the VP, you smack him in the face, and you tell him you have better ideas. And that's what I did. So poetry, let's tear the house down. Moving on. Kid, let me sell you this real quick. There's a couple of factual inaccuracies with your promo. And I don't like breaking kayfabe. I'm not really going to. I'm just going to kind of chip away at it a little bit. The reason I told you when you were world champion to wrestle jobbers was because at that point in time, you were not strong enough to carry a program with any of the top contenders. You weren't ready to go at a verbal battle with Jason Terrell. You weren't ready to go at Patrick. You weren't ready to go at poetry. You damn sure weren't ready for me. That's why I said pick some jobbers. See if they'll step up. Somebody that the people are going to be able to say, oh yeah, that's believable. I never even told you how many inboxes I got from people saying, hey man, CEO did you dirty. But you know what? I was still willing to play ball. When I told you that I'm like, you know what? I'm burnt out. My character's totally destroyed now. I need some time off. You said, no, Mike Brown. And out of respect for Mike Brown, I stuck around. And even through my personal problems, which I didn't use as a shield to run away from, I still contributed as much as I could. When I said I hated title swerves, I made that clear to you. I hate quick title swerves. I said it sickens me that Patrick has held the belt twice in 5 minutes. That's what sickened me. But I guess the choice of words was a little dubious, wasn't it? And finally, I'm glad you and Jason Terrell are copacetic. Because after all, the last time a star started rising, you took a hit squad out on him, right? Am I wrong about that? Did I miss that? Didn't you throw somebody off of a balcony, try to hit him with a Mack truck? Whatever you could do to get Jason Terrell out of the picture, you tried that, right? If I'm wrong about that, you let me know. While we're talking about kayfabe, who told you the anonymous GM was a terrible idea? And watch how I don't go too far into that. Who told you the anonymous GM was a terrible idea? I told you can't let just anybody run this place. Now, let me say the heartfelt part, because I know right now you're watching this and your blood is boiling. Kid, I got respect for you. There's nobody back there who doesn't recognize what you've done. Hell, Vince and Triple H got respect for you. They're afraid of you. Why do you think they had to go and get me to fix this problem? They saw that I could have been the champion to put the DMVF where it belonged to be. It didn't have to come to this. But no, you didn't want me to be the champion. You didn't want me to take the DMVF to a new height. So if you won't, somebody else will. And Vince said, if he's not going to use you right, I'm going to use you right. I'll make you my champion. Man, I was conflicted as hell. But kid, here's a question you have to answer to yourself. And you don't even have to answer it publicly. What would you do if you were in my position? If you are a guy that has no other option, that has nowhere else to go, that does not have offers from other places, and your boss treats you like a dick, what are you going to do? You're going to put your head down and work for that boss now, aren't you? But if you're a guy that's 6'4", 450, 465 now because I got that gold with me, you know what I'm saying? And you run that 40, and you squat that much, and you bench that much, you have options. When you're that IT guy and your boss starts treating you like shit, you be like, oh man, I'll go work for your competitor and put you out of business. That's the type of person I am. When I got fired from Jerry's Ford, biggest Ford dealership in Annandale, in Virginia, let the competition beware. Y'all know those guys. When I got fired from them, what did I do? I said, oh, fuck you. I'm going to go to your top competitor and put a lien on your business. In closing, it didn't have to come to this, but we are here now. And you're still trying to make it about you. Do you see the problem with that? You're still trying to make it about you. This is bigger than you, me, or the belt. You guys better get it together, like I said. Because tonight's pay-per-view, I got a few people rolling with me. And a few people who are just going to be hanging around doing what they want. And you guys better bring more than the Sharpie this time. And you better be able to bring somebody who will be able to identify a legend and get the job done. Black Hornswoggle. He said, I got attacked with a Sharpie by a Black Hornswoggle. He was young and Orton. Yeah, I know that guy.